from the moment it slices through the cold mirror-like surface of the Baltic Sea. The Visby-class Corvette reveals itself as something far more advanced than a mere warship. It is a masterpiece of naval stealth and innovation. Unlike many other ships flying the Swedish flag, the Visby doesn't rely on overwhelming firepower or brute strength. Instead, it embodies a philosophy of minimal detectability, precision engagement, and operational versatility tailored to Sweden's maritime needs. Conceived in the late 1990s and entering service in the mid-2000s, the Visby was developed to replace aging patrol craft and fast attack vessels, while introducing a radically different design concept to Scandinavian littoral warfare. Its primary mission is clear: control Sweden's complex archipelagos and near-shore waters by being present without being seen. One of the most striking characteristics of the Visby is its stealth-focused design. Unlike traditional Corvettes, its hull and superstructure are made from a composite sandwich of carbon fiber and vinyl ester, molded as a single monolithic shell. This not only reduces radar signature through angled surfaces and embedded materials, but also significantly cuts down on weight, where classic steel-hulled warships carry a large acoustic footprint and stiff signatures. The Visby's composite build offers both stealth and a reduction in maintenance needs. Add this to an electrical propulsion system, diesel, electric with water jets, and you get a vessel that moves quietly and leaves little in its wake. Acoustic discretion, so vital when operating close to enemy shores or during intelligence missions, is at the heart of its design. The Swedish architects went to great lengths to hide not just from the eyes, but sensors of all kinds. Radar-absorbing materials and uniquely angled surfaces give the ship a radar cross-section comparable to a small fishing boat, despite its displacement of approximately 640 tons at a full load. Thermal signature is reduced by heat-exchanging exhausts and heat dispersion techniques, while infrared and visual concealment are enhanced by its low, sleek profile. This multispectral stealth allows the Visby to operate in proximity to potential adversaries while remaining effectively invisible until the moment it chooses to fire. But stealth is only the first layer of its capabilities. Armament and sensors are concealed behind retractable hatches and flush-mounted panels, further reducing noise and signature when not in combat. The main gun is a 57mm Bofors Mk3 automatic cannon tucked behind an electrically actuated hatch. This versatile weapon is effective against fast attack craft, aerial threats, and shore targets. Anti-ship missiles, RBS-15 Mk3, sit within internal launchers, hidden until needed. Once launched, they can reach over 200 kilometers, 124 miles, to engage enemy vessels or coastal installations. Additional self-defense comes from lightweight torpedoes and a close-in weapon system, though Sweden elected not to install a full CIWS like RAM or Phalanx, relying instead on its stealth and mobility to avoid threats. In operations, the Visby is expected to maneuver far closer to the shore than most NATO warships, operating within a few nautical miles of enemy shores if required. In such a role, its survivability is derived not from armor, but from invisibility and electronic warfare systems designed to counter detection jamming and targeting. Its electronic system suite, called WIRD, Weapon and Radar Integrated Defense System, combines a 3D radar, ESM sensors, and extensive decoy systems to manipulate the electromagnetic spectrum. Coupled with link, data sharing, and Swedish digital command routines, Visby becomes part of a layered maritime defense network, feeding intelligence to other vessels and coastal batteries. Its digital backbone, known as Archipelago Network, enables real-time sharing of tracked air, sea, and subsurface targets. Movement is smooth and silent thanks to its combined diesel-electric and water jet propulsion. Speed exceeds 35 knots, and the absence of conventional propellers dramatically reduces cavitation noise, making it one of the quietest ships of its size. Acoustic discretion, so vital when operating close to enemy shores or during intelligence missions, is at the heart of its design. Such speed also allows it to rapidly reposition across Sweden's coastal waters and Baltic islands, giving it a distinct advantage in flexible maritime response and coastal defense. Where the Visby truly stands apart in its design ethos. It was never meant to fight sole, standalone engagements. It thrives in complexity, dense archipelago routes, littoral boundaries, and multi-threat environments. Few corvettes built by global naval powers are so clearly tailored to one geography, the sea lanes and shoals of Sweden's coast. And while precision and missiles and silent operation are its offensive arsenal, its defensive advantage is the ability not to be found at all, or to be detected only when it is already too late for adversaries to respond. Of course, no warship exists in isolation, so comparing the Visby to corvettes from other nations helps illustrate its uniqueness. Consider, for example, the French Gowind-class corvette. Built of steel and aluminum, the Gowind offers greater endurance and full CIWS protection, but lacks both acoustic stealth and electric drive quietness. Its design focuses on general-purpose maritime patrol, anti-surface and limited anti-sub roles, suitable for global missions. In those roles, it's more visible, less stealthy, but also more heavily armed overall. The Gowind may carry a larger suite of weapons, like Scalp EG cruise missiles and full-blown air defense radars, making it more of a multi-role combatant at the cost of stealth. Even within NATO, Germany's Braunschweig-class K-130 corvette presents an interesting contrast. It deploys a 76mm OTO Melara gun and helicopter deck, plus RAM missile launchers for air defense. While maintaining reduced signatures and good seakeeping standards, it does not emphasize stealth to the degree the Visby was built for. Instead, it leans toward improved defensive capabilities and extended operational range. Despite its niche focus in relatively small numbers, 5 corvettes commissioned between 2002 and 2013, the Visby has inspired a broader naval interest in stealth design and a littoral specialization. Some navies, like Turkey and South Korea, have cited Visby's innovations when developing their own stealth corvettes. The Turkish Ada-class Milgem program emphasizes radar cross-section reduction and internal weapon layouts, though steel holes and smaller size limit its multispectral stealth compared to Visby. South Korea's Incheon-class incorporates concealed weaponry, but again uses traditional hull materials. Visby still leads in truly integrated stealth across all detection spectra. Over time, the Visby fleet has also undergone modernization. The original WORD system has been upgraded for enhanced sensor fusion, improved ASA radar performance, and compatibility with Link 22 data exchange. The RBS-15 Mk3 missiles were retrofitted with upgraded radar seekers and extended range propulsion, increasing their strike envelope. There's been talk of replacing the 57mm gun with a 76mm high rate of fire version better suited to modern air threats, or adding modular UAV launch and recovery capabilities for surveillance and targeting support. These upgrades ensure that Visby is not only a stealth marvel, but also a platform with evolving lethality and adaptability. Operationally, these ships have been utilized mostly in routine national defense operations, intelligence-gathering patrols across the Baltic, and exercises with Finland, the US, and NATO partners. In such joint drills, Visby regularly excels in forced silence challenges, remaining undetected in contested maritime areas while simultaneously providing targeting data to larger ships. Its presence transforms the defensive posture of coastal formations, offering a first layer of sensor bias and missile offense without alerting adversaries. Visby's independent role extends to mine countermeasures as well, as Sweden has also developed an unmanned undersea vehicle and unmanned surface vehicle alongside each corvette. These systems can be launched and recovered while the corvette remains hidden offshore, sweeping minefields or enemy coastal installations under cover. The synergy of stealth ship and unmanned systems showcase Sweden's foresight in future littoral warfare, networked, discreet, and technologically advanced. It's not just the physical stealth that defines Visby's edge, but also the doctrinal paradigm. Sweden has long pursued a defense strategy built on extensive fortifications, coastal artillery, and dispersed forces. The Visby fits perfectly into this scheme. It can operate in hidden channels, relay sensor data to coastal batteries, and act as an advanced node of the archipelagos' layered defense. No other Corvette has been so deeply integrated into national defense, thinking to use geography, sensors, and stealth in unison. In broader comparisons with Western navies, Visby represents a distinct path, one that emphasizes invisibility over visible firepower, literal precision over open-sea versatility. Its digital networks and electronic warfare suite give it the capacity to function as a surveillance and targeting platform for Allied assets, a role often filled by larger ships or aircraft in other navies. Globally, trends in stealth and electronic profiling show that future warships will increasingly focus on sensor fusion, AI-assisted targeting, and modular unmanned systems. Yet Visby anticipated this future early, using composite materials and embedded sensor suites when most navies were focused on steel and heavier propulsion. That foresight gives it a strategic advantage in today's more technologically dense combat environment. Years from now, even as next-generation corvettes or frigates come online around the world, the Visby-class corvette will stand as a landmark in naval design, a class that sacrificed brute force for subtle dominance and made invisibility a deliberate weapon. For Sweden, this is not merely a ship, but a continuation of a maritime heritage built around stealthy, scary warfare. From the Viking longboats to modern concealed navy tactics. What are your thoughts on the Visby? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to get our latest videos sent straight to your notifications.